Psalm 139. O Lord, you have searched me and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my staying in. As we look at a national lockdown, it's not easy, is it? I had to go into quarantine recently. My granddaughter was with me for the weekend and then started coughing on Sunday night, and by Monday it was obvious she was poorly and tested positive. But thank you so much, all of you who spotted my name on the Emmanuel Bulletin and prayed for me, for Lynne Burke. You may not know me, but I was blessed by your prayers and covered, because all the rest of the family did catch it and I didn't. But it was a strange feeling after months of shielding to find that the virus was actually in my home. So there's nowhere we can go to get away from viruses, and there's nowhere we can go to get away from God. He's there and he's bigger. And in that time of lockdown, I had to be conscious of looking after myself, because it was so much harder than in March and April. It's October, it's November. The weather is dismal, it's raining, it's blowy, the garden is dying. We haven't got that lovely sunshine and the creative energy of new life in the garden. And I was really aware that my mood was a problem. And as it says in Psalm 139, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. We have the resources to look after ourselves, body, mind, and spirit. Spirit, that's something that we are very blessed with, isn't it, being in Emmanuel? We have been so well looked after with our services, with the daily thoughts, with our home groups, with the extra worship that I received from Matt and the team last week. So many blessings. And of course we have a God that we believe is with us and in us, in our hearts, in our minds, in our bodies, in our homes, in our relationships. We have so many resources. So our spirit we can look after. And our body, we've been well taught to look after your diet, look after your exercise, look after washing your hands. So we can look after our bodies. We've been taught that from being little. But mind, we weren't taught much about looking after our minds. And I was fortunate when I went into quarantine, because my mood did drop. And I had to be aware of skills that I have as a psychotherapist, to look at what was happening, why it was happening, and what I could do to change that. And I realised that there are people in my lovely family at Emmanuel who don't have those skills, and I would like to share them. So I came up with the idea of doing small Zoom groups where we could look at a particular topic that's of interest and talk about it, why it happens, what we can do to make a difference. And then it would also, I think, be a blessing to us, because I love having people in my house, even though they're two-dimensional people on a screen. Just to see them in the day and to be challenged to think and to learn new things, it's a blessing. And so I hope that these sessions can be a blessing to some of you as well. So please think about joining me on Thursday, tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And if that doesn't work for you, please send me an email to tell me what times would work and what topics work. Tomorrow's topic is going to be looking at the resources we have. How can we identify that mood and what's happened, what's going on? How do we identify what the cause is and what differences can we make? So we'll just have half an hour, 40 minutes thinking about that together. Join me if you can. And if you can't, let me know what would work for you. I'll talk to you soon, I hope. God bless. Bye.